Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming to Dale Chanel's 48 World, where we do soap opera reviews. The soap opera we're going to be going over today is The Bold and the Beautiful, that aired for Thursday, August 18th, 2016. The summary that they give us is Wyatt tracks down Quinn and makes serious demands in an effort to save his marriage. Then we have Liam is surprised by the omission of support Thomas gives him in regards to Steffi. The first scene of the day, we go into Wyatt goes to his mother's place and finds her not there. Then we have Queen can't believe Eric is asking her to shack up with him. Of course, she accepts. You know she does. We go to Steffi. Steffi is saying we got to stop Queen and her access to Eric. This is basically what she's telling her father. Then we go to Liam. Liam is on the phone talking to other interested parties about his foundation. And whoever he's talking to, they are headstrong on board with this idea, but as a selling point, they want to meet Steffi. And he tells the interested party that he can make that happen. I mean, really, now he's starting to pimp out Steffi. Okay, then we go to Liam. Liam is still starting to remember good things about Steffi when they were together. He hears a knock on the door. Thomas knocks on the door and comes in. Thomas goes over to see Liam, and he also tells Liam Quinn will be working there too at Forrester Creations. Liam is freaking totally out, and Thomas says he heard it straight from Rick and Pam because they were in the meeting. Okay, then we go to Steffi. Steffi is saying ever since Eric got with Quinn, their lives have been nothing but hell, and her granddad don't realize, but he's making the biggest mistake by bringing her in his personal life as well as his business life. And Bridge and her just cannot believe how stupid and naive his father, her grandfather, is being at this time. Then we have Quinn. Quinn is making small talk with Eric about women being in love. The conversations she used to hear women talk about men and being in love with them all, all alone. And she was more like power to the women. You know what I'm saying? We can be our own boss. We can love ourselves and this, that, and that. Until Quinn met Eric. Quinn is telling Eric she gets it now. She believes in a woman loving a man and a man loving a woman unconditionally, and it's a beautiful thing. She is telling Eric her heart is full with her new job and him being her man. She's so happy. Okay. Then a knock comes to their door, and neither one of them is expecting anyone else, okay, because they're both there enjoying each other's company. Eric goes to the door, and guess who he finds at his door? Whew, at his doorstep, honey, is Wyatt. And Wyatt is being concerned about his mom being missing. But she's not missing. He's just being nosy and trying to find her. When he actually peeps in the door and sees his mom there. And she thinks she's done barged over there trying to see him. And he's calling himself appalled at her even being at the Forrester compound. Anyway, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Liam still freaking out about Thomas news about Eric and Quinn. Okay, then we go to Thomas. Thomas is telling Liam that he wants Steffi and him to be back together. Of course, Liam is shocked and pleased as well, but they both are pretty much losers. They go after people's sloppy seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths and this and and that and the other. Okay, they both are messing with people who are not available. So we could see them chiming in and being on each other's side, right? Okay, we move on. Rich and Steffi goes over Quinn's living arrangements. Possibly they're not liking it. Okay, Wyatt is making apologies for his mom to Eric. Eric stands up to Wyatt regarding Quinn. Wyatt wants Eric to tell him where he stands with Quinn, his mom. Eric says, that's fair. I don't went and told my kids, so I might well tell you. Eric tells him he wants Quinn in his life, period. Eric says she's an asset to him in his personal life as well as his business life. It just makes sense. Okay, Quinn and Eric tell Wyatt about their new living arrangements. Eric tells Wyatt to accept it. Okay, Eric and anything else would be a totally disrespect to him as well as his mother. Eric leaves to give Quinn and Wyatt a chance to talk privately. He's such a good man. Anyway, Wyatt tells Quinn she cannot move in with Eric and she must stop this horrific ideal about being his woman. And the job offer all must be rescinded and ceased. Okay, we move on. We have a commercial. We come back. We have Thomas tells Liam he really wants to see him and his sister back together. He believes Liam is the real love of his sister's life. Thomas, fall back. You can't even get your own life together. Okay. Ridge is not believing Wyatt can get Quinn under control or to even back off. Steffi is having some type of faith in her husband that maybe this last time he could talk some sense into her. Ridge is asking Steffi, how does she feel about Liam and getting back with him? Then we go to Wyatt. Wyatt still can't believe his mom and Eric is not accepting it, that they can't be together. Okay, because it's going to tear up his perfect marriage with Steffi, which it hadn't been perfect from day one, Wyatt. Okay, Wyatt believes Quinn is trying to make Steffi mad. Gwen is trying to explain to Wyatt her love for Eric, and she's really trying to get Wyatt to understand it. But of course, Wyatt's only thinking about himself. All right, Wyatt is feeling like Gwen is cramming herself down everybody's throat, and he is fed up with it. We go to commercial, we come back. Thomas and Liam still making small talk. Ridge is asking Steffi to be honest with her feelings about Liam. She's in a comfort zone, no, what do you call it? He's not going to judge her or have no judgmental thoughts against her. Stephanie admits to Ridge she still loves Liam and she wants it back. She wants their life back together, and she's blaming Quinn for it all. She hugs or embraces her dad. Okay, Quinn is telling Wyatt, I can't lose you. Wyatt, but Wyatt says he's not hearing that unless she gives up Eric and her position. Wyatt is telling Quinn she's being selfish. Quinn tells Wyatt Eric accepts who she is, what she is, and how she, conducts herself. Okay, Wyatt's not hearing Quinn still. Any of her pleas, he's crazy. Okay, go to the last and final scene. We have Quinn don't want to listen to Wyatt. Wyatt says, Quinn, you must end it. Period and point blank. We go to commercial and then we end that scene or episode for August the 18th, which was this past Thursday. Okay, blessings to you all, and I will talk to you next week for more Bold and the Beautiful. Good night and have a great weekend. Bye bye.